Hey, welcome back to some more Minecraft. We're here in the city, and we're working right here today. For the first part, at least. Where's my signs? Oh, I guess RTX glitches them out a bit, but, look, hammer. I've been playing with it a little bit. One thing I'm not sure of is, does it take off more durability the further you fall and hit a mob? But anyway, yeah, this spot is empty right here. I had some ideas for this over time, like have like a homeless section here, but I don't need that. We don't need to display homelessness here. So I'm going to actually build a brick building, like a storefront, but on the top are like apartments. I think it'll add a lot of color to this area, so let's get started. This is like my favorite effect in the city right here. Nighttime raining. I watch over the streets at night. With my new weapon in hand, I am a superhero for these people. I see some bullies down there. Come back around! Yes! Whoa, look at that building. That looks so real from here. I mean, I even have a wingsuit. I need to build a storyline for me being a superhero here. I put another ensign over here. I think this one looks good. Okay, this is what I got so far. As you can see, I'm going for like that very classic looking storefront design, but I have an idea for this area up here. I just slept. Why is it raining again? That's convenient. Can sleep on my awning here. I love making these awnings, by the way. These are made out of beds, as you can clearly see. And I have some wool on this part of it just to match the beds, but they turn out so great in my opinion. Peep the new pot there too. As you can see, I'm making some emergency exits. Actually, I want to add a little trick here. Since sadly in this game, I really think this should be something they should work on, where ladders, where you don't have to place them on a block, but you can place them out in the open. I really think that's something they should let us do in some way. So, but this is how I do my fire escapes. Since we can't place ladders like that, just use some fences like that, and it makes a perfect ladder look. The same thing over there. Now, also, I'm going to droop some chains in between each of these and put up some banners, and it'll look like some clothes drying on them. There we go. I like that. That looks good. I need to do more of that in the city in some areas. Okay, our building is looking a little bit more complete now. I got the whole thing, I guess, basically done. With my usual go-to details, I like making these, like, I see a lot of brick buildings have this. Oh, there's a brick. I gotta get it. But it basically looks like there used to be a window here when the building was first built and they patched it up. The planks are in there just because I have those planks on the front, and then I throw in some granite all throughout it. But yeah, I'm gonna have two shops down here. Don't know what they're gonna house, but I'm gonna take some villagers from there and make them sell some stuff in here. And then out back with my beautiful face right there, I got some garage doors as if product is brought in here. But as you can see, it looks odd, I know. But it has to have a minecart to go through it. So this is connected to the gunpowder place, building thing. And if you couldn't tell, I have an extra door over here, and this leads up to the other level. So we have a level here we can eventually turn into something. And then this level up here is where the minecart comes to. Because I thought I was going to play around with the auto crafter and make myself a TNT farm, but honestly, it's not all that important here. The auto crafter, from my experience so far, will just slow things down. I will have to manually gather sand and then I'll bring that here, but all I have to do is get it in my inventory, walk up to a crafting table, and then click it right here, and then boom, I have 64 TNT. So I don't think I'm going to worry about putting an auto crafter in there, surprisingly. But I wanted a place to offload my gunpowder because when I work around here, as you can see, this is almost full. I put a double door here. I can walk up here, put it in the chest, and send it there. But I do need to create a redstone system to send it back here, similar to my potion lab back at home. Oh, but I absolutely love the way the front of this store looks. It's almost like it's a secret because these used to be apartment sections, but I guess I bought them out and I use it for TNT development. Feel bad for these shop owners down here. Hey, look, I finally put a door on the Creeper Enterprise building. Oh, that's so sad. Did you drop any? Dang it. Anyway, yeah, this is done. So I can send the minecart once I load it up with gunpowder. Also retrieve it from that. I just made this place up here look like a TNT production area. As you can tell. Hopefully, I need to light it up because if a creeper spawns up here and blows up, that would be devastating. I started building this TNT a little bit too close to this. I'm like, wait a minute. That's sketchy. But yeah, I can send it back here if I want to. Just, it's a simple design, I know. So this will be where I store all the gunpowder. I can throw sand up here, craft it here, and then throw it in these barrels when I want to have a large TNT supply. But now that I think of it, should this also... You see, I wanted to build this same exact thing, but for firework rockets, because I use these every time I'm on this world. It's a priority, and I'm always crafting them. TNT is not a priority. What have I done? Okay, maybe I can deal with that on another date, but I want another place similar to this where I can produce, you know, firework rockets. Maybe that's the one I can make automated with a crafter. But anyway, I want to attempt something. I was recently watching one of B-Dub's videos. B-Dub's is a fantastic Minecraft creator. If you don't know who he is, I would be amazed if you didn't. But he is actually building a cyberpunk city, and I will admit, it's hard not to get ideas from someone else, especially when they're so good at building. It's like him. As you know, I didn't want to put power lines in my cities, but after I saw his style of power lines, I think I have to attempt it. And mind you, it is going to require so much iron because it requires so much chains. But we recently acquired a lot of iron, so maybe I can give it a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna make my poles out of tuff, and I'm actually gonna line it up perfectly right here. So I'll make it look like it is coming from that place. I mean, it just makes sense. This place, I still want it to look like it is working, but there was just an accident up there, you know. So back here, I'll create some sort of area where all this converges. So I'm gonna do, I guess, 18 up. I built one of these in my test world. I think 18 is a good enough height. But then the question is, where do I take it downtown? Because I did not build my town around these. So I'll take it down this street. Yes, I could connect them to these, but I don't really want to do that. I'll take it down here, and then it gets really crowded. You know, I guess I could. These streets are very curvy. We'll have to figure out something. Oh, yeah. This is what the city was missing. Just simple power lines. That's all it is. Just lots of chains. Now, I normally thought chains, it's actually these that disappear. But I always thought, well, I don't know. Maybe they're both the same. Yeah, they kind of disappear because there's not a whole lot of texture on chains. But yeah, I really like the look of a lot of chains in one area and clusters. You know how you see spools of wires? I don't think you can replicate that too well, but you can put like hanging chains and all that. So yeah, let's continue this all throughout the city. Now I did actually put power lines up in the city, if you didn't know, which was these ones. And a lot of people didn't like them because I wanted to save iron and do one line, so I turned them this way. And everyone's saying they need to be turned the opposite way and have two wires. But you know what? I still think I'm gonna keep it like this over here because these look kind of like poorly made. Man, oh man, is it bringing this place to life. Look at this. Oh, but it is so expensive. I've already put a huge dent in my vault just for the line that goes down this way, down here, and I'm starting one over here. Mainly because it looks better when there's a lot of wires, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here in this area. And that is stacks upon stacks of iron. And as you can see, I plan to do them all throughout the city. This is a weird transition point though. As you know, it goes down, so I'm gonna need to find a way to connect them, or I don't really have to. But yeah, I'm glad I did this. I have some of them running off to connect to certain buildings. I don't think I'll connect one to every single building. Although I could, it'll just make it look busier. And I don't think chains cause performance issues. I think they are considered just a normal block, so I could place as many of these as I want. This place still feels a little too empty, so I'm gonna put a whole new building here. Well, not a whole new. This is like a small garage, even though we don't believe in cars here, like I keep saying. It's horse and carriages here. Remember, this is a Minecraft city. So actually, you know what, now that I say that, yeah, I'm gonna build a carriage in here. This is like a pit stop, but I am actually using copper here. And I'm using oxidized copper. Luckily with these new trial chambers, this block is no longer an issue to get, which is pretty amazing considering I found like 18 trial chambers, somewhere around there, last episode. But anyway, I wanna see how this will look. Here's the base layer so far. It's kind of like a rusty old shack. I got a feeling this will actually look kind of decent. Okay, how do you create this crazy block? Oxidized? Okay, it's chiseled copper. All right, you make that in this thing? I sure hope so. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, and you get 4? Oh, wow. Yeah, the color's a little crazy. We will run through with an axe and probably add in some spots that's a little less oxidized than this, just to change it up. Let's run some of these on the roof. Let's create some window holes. I'm liking these color combos. Mixing just completely brand new copper with fully oxidized. Of course, you gotta wax them and all that. But that looks nice. Now I'm wondering about this light bar here. I want some sort of neon light, but I thought there's a perfect block in the game for this, the copper bulb. So instead of having these here, let's try to find a way to fit this in. Where's the inventory update, huh? Or at least, I don't know how. See, I asked for it, but I'm also kind of curious how you would even approach an inventory update. I guess the bundles would be nice, because the bundles can save you inventory space when you're building, so you have all these random different things. So having a bundle, you can switch to it and then open it up and grab your building block. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll shut up. So, do we want them there? Turn it on? Like that? That looks stupid. I don't know if it would have fitted well, but I really think the light for the copper bulb, no, maybe they wanted it to look like a steampunk look, but I'd like it to be light like those. Not like glowstone, because I feel like there's too many light options in the game that are all yellow. We don't have enough white light. And another nitpick is how it brightens up the outside of it. Makes the copper look way more bright than the copper surrounding it, so it doesn't even fit well with the other copper. I always do my roofs in a very specific way. Since this is a dystopian, cyberpunkish city, I don't want my roofs to look pristine, so I look like there's wet spots that generate in the corners or middle. This one's rather small, so I'll mainly do them in the corners. So this is like heavy erosion. Then I surround this by cobble, and then I surround that by andesite. And do a little bit more. And then the normal pristine roof is stone, so it creates this effect like it's a bit weathered right there. Boom. Gross, kind of gross roof. What do I do with this? I made a doohickey. Will these attach to it? Uh-huh. Ooh, that's nice. Can no longer place levers on top of these, which really sucks. Gotta make do with other methods. That works. That's cool. For a little bit more detail, we'll throw an antenna up here. One thing I love about redstone torches, you can see them pretty far. Like, they don't disappear in the render distance. Like that right there. And at night, you can really see the red glow. I was wondering why the bulb was not giving off any light, but I forgot this is the stage that there's like no light emitted from it. Oh, crap. Dang it. It looks cool there. I'll leave that there. Oh, look at this though. That turned out pretty splendid. I put trapdoors here because I don't want spiders or baby zombies getting in, because I think I'm going to put a villager in here. But I have a question because I do not know this. Can zombies break down copper doors? I sure hope not. I don't think they would, considering it is metal. Although I do have combustion engines in my tractor, it makes you wonder how we have not advanced and said, you know what? Why don't we make this something we could drive to places to save time? But no, see, we have elytra wings. Elytra wings are much more efficient than driving a car on a flat surface. Imagine the world today if we had elytra wings. A lot more casualties would happen. But this is an alternate universe. We use elytra wings. What am I here for? Oh, I need to look at a wagon. Where at? How did I make this wagon? Oh, okay, so I use slabs and then these on the sides. That's right. And I am aware I am missing something right here. This is just too much of a blank spot. I gotta figure out what to put in these spaces. There's a lot of areas like that throughout my world. I just don't know what to put there. Maybe like benches and umbrellas. There we go, just a simple wagon. Maybe it's being worked on. Perhaps I should actually take off a wheel, make it look like that is being worked on. Ah! Ah! Oh, I forgot about this tunnel. Man, I really want to work on the sewers now. How will this look? I got a feeling this might look interesting. Like, yeah, look at that. It's a jack stand holding up the wagon. You know, the more that I look at it, I absolutely love the way this crane turned out. And since it's overhanging this crate area, I keep imagining another one, but facing this way, like long ways, right up here. I think it would really kind of help this empty section. I put an iron door on here because, well, he kept escaping. Also, it adds color diversity, so it looks pretty good. Did you take the bed yet? Hi. Hi, this is yours, and this is, oh, I need to go get rid of his thing in there. But, this is going to be, it's just Mike. It's not just Mike. That's why I didn't name it just Mike. That's why I named it It's Just Mike. It's Mike. No, it's not Mike. It's just Mike. Yeah. He's a longtime donator, and he also donated again. I had a lot of people donate, which is very kind of you, especially in these hard times. If you don't know what I mean, I kind of mentioned it more at the end of my last episode of what some stuff I'm going through right now. You guys are just like the best fans ever. I can't ask for anything more. I need to get rid of these. Even though I've been loving these guys recently because of this trade, I literally didn't collect one piece of clay. Those guys built this place, but they are some greedy buttholes because you saw that. It was 1 emerald for 6. Mojang, I mean, it's nice that you can continue to trade with him, but once you deplete the trade, it'll go up to 2 emeralds, then 3 emeralds. I got it all the way up to, I think, 7 emeralds for 10 brick. And I was paying for it because I was desperate. I slowly started getting angry that, like, these villagers are smart enough to know what I want and demand more emeralds. That's what I could put right there, actually. This spot was always kind of blank, and it can be a taller version, so it'll be like right around here. Maybe it can hold another crate right here. I love how this road just looks like it goes off into nowhere. Oh, there's a fox. Ah, dang it. Ah. Ah. What the heck? I think they made this a little bit too difficult, but I don't know. What the heck am I doing wrong? Stupid pig. Okay, I got trash cans right there. Those are pretty handy. We also have dumpsters in some areas. These actually make a great looking trash can. So, well, that is going to be like an unusable trash can. You know, we need a trap door that is gray. Like, I can't think of anything that would go good on top of this. Wait, we do have carpet. You know what? That kind of looks like a trash can. Or would it look better with gray wool? Yeah. Okay, I could probably pass with that. But there's also these. I wonder if these would look good. Color's just too different. And then there's also this, but I got a feeling, yeah, just too different. Even though I'm using this block right here. Whatever. Here's gonna be a trash can. But of course we gotta make it look overflowed with trash bags all around it. I don't know how this will look, but I'm willing to give it a try. I've never played around with, you know, I mean, this is like the perfect opportunity to mess with something like this. Okay, so it's unwax a certain amount of blocks and kind of weather them a bit to create the effect like I put on these buildings, you know, like these rotting away, just like weathered look. But I don't know, it's hard to make look good. And I guess I don't look too bad. Maybe do a little more. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh no, doing too far. How's that look on this side? See, yeah. Yeah, over here, that actually looks pretty good. Make sure to wax it all to keep it in place. This is the next thing I need to farm. I'm gonna build this here in the city somewhere, is a place to massively farm honeycomb because I am always running thin with it. I'm already ready to start building my next build. What is this? Why is that darker? RTX makes that look funky. But my next build, I really think I want to mess with honeycomb. And I want to build another brutalistic build, which is like this, or similar to that. If you don't know what brutalism is, by the way, it's like very monotone colors with barely any windows, so I like to consider those in that style for sure. But I love this angular look of this, and I gotta try to find a location where I would want to do this. I don't like storing this color in my box. But I do love, oh, look at that. Oh, that is so sick. I can never get over this. Just the true reflections in a game, especially a game like Minecraft. That is so cool. Mike? I mean, it's just Mike? You doing okay? Good. Fix this. I need it now. I have all these to pick up and carry. You think I can just throw all this in my inventory and then in my shulker box and just walk away? No, I need that wagon. But I think I am gonna end this one here. I know this is like my other videos and you guys really enjoyed my 40-minute video, but that was primarily because it was an adventure and I feel like I could fit in a lot more time, but maybe I can start trying to stretch more for 30 minutes each episode. Sometimes I just, oh look at nature down there just happening. That's so nice. But yeah, sometimes I just really want to get a video out, and I'm usually comfortable with the amount of content I have. I'm trying to think, where could I put this honeycomb farm? Where would another, I think right there. You know what? I think a brutalistic build would look fantastic on the other side of this canal. Of course, this is our construction site, but it's not always going to stay a construction site because it will be built. You know what? I think that'll be it. Today's comment question is from Prackley. What type of music do you like? I like all kinds of music, honestly. I don't really listen heavily into like rap and R&B, I guess. I mean, there's just not a lot of artists within that genre that I really like. Ooh, these power lines look nice. I'm more of like rock and alternative rock and classic rock. That's where my interest lies. I mean, I like country and some stuff like that. Well, if you didn't know, my favorite band is The Neighborhood, and I've recently discovered this guy called Oliver the Kid through my brother, actually. Oliver the Kid used to be the drummer for The Neighborhood, surprisingly. I don't know, I've been listening to his song Overreacting on repeat. It's so good. Just look it up. Overreacting by Oliver the Kid. Such a banger song. Oh my gosh, look how real that looks. I know I'm tooting my own horn here, but oh, these poles, how complex they look, and just the wires. I want them everywhere now. But gosh, that was so much iron. I'm gonna go farm some stuff while I thank some donors. To finish this book off on the last page, Diamond Sally once again donated specifically to tell me how annoyed they are that their name is always mispronounced because I asked. I feel like, yeah, Diamond is mispronounced or mistyped quite a bit, same as your last name. But thank you for that dono. I really appreciate it. Man, I'm just drooling over this stuff. This is why I don't play on it all the time. I would just be so used to this, but every time I put it on randomly, I can't, I love it. Get some beans here. And of course, our new book here, It's Just Mike with a massive $50 donation. He's the one, obviously, that I just put in that shop. Mike, my man, it's so nice to see you're still watching. I appreciate that, Dono, so much. You didn't have to do that, but you did nonetheless, and I thank you so much. And we got one from Michael Buckridge once again. Thank you, Michael. Oh, wait. I forgot you're the guy in the library, the motivational quote library. We haven't been down there in a bit. And then Pathfinder MC once again donating. Pathfinder, oh my gosh, thank you, man. What makes me really upset is that there's not a good way to transport villagers in Minecraft because Pathfinder, of course, lives out in the tree, and I've also got Adam Dillmore, who lives all the way out on the island that donates a lot, and I want to get him off of there. And I want to be able to move my villagers and promote them, I guess you could say, within my world, but there's just no good way to move villagers. Oh, I've been forgetting to breed my cows in here. I've been forgetting I want to start using this again, and I killed a lot of them off because, hey, not supposed to be out. Because I felt like it was causing a lot of lag, which it is, most likely is, but this thing is so nice when I need steak. Oh well, maybe soon I'll try to find a way to properly and better move villagers throughout my world. Because Pathfinder, I kind of want to get you into the city. And then we got a donation from Wesley Allison, a new face. Thank you so much for that, Wesley. Very much appreciated. And I read all of your messages too. They're all so kind. Also, Jonas Guedes. Is that how you would pronounce that? You said you were from Germany. So I think I might have butchered that, but thank you, Jonas. I appreciate that. Or is it Jonas? But thank you. And Charles Brown with a big one. Charles, where are you at? I'm trying to get so good at remembering where everyone is at, but man, it's kind of hard to keep track of. Why is there fish in here? I'll take it. Oh no, Charles Brown. You're the warden, aren't you? I think you are the warden. Oh, that looks realistic. Look at that. Yeah, Charles, if you didn't know, you're the warden at the prison. Congratulations. I've been working in here a bit. Oh, this looks nice. That is truly kind of you. And Lucas Wade, who donated today. Lucas, oh, new face as well. Wait, did I put you in the citizens book? I sure hope so. But yeah, as you can see, we got multiple floors here. I think this top floor I'm just going to load with gold because this is a piglin hideout. And I'm going to like make it look like they're slowly trying to transfer into the nether on the inside and just make it look gross. You see, I talk about it, I just need to do it. So maybe we'll do that next episode. Holy crap, Lucas. Thank you for that. That is also very kind of you. Thank you all for your very kind donations. And thank you for watching to the very end if you're still watching. I'll see you in the next episode. I think we're going to mess with some more city stuff, specifically brutalism, because I want to tackle that again. That is such a fun way to build. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.